All right, we are here with ECW September 19th, 1995 Hardcore TV. And of course, as we mentioned at the top of the show, this is the ECW where Cactus Jack cuts the Kane Dewey promo.
Kane Dewey.
Yes, a legendary moment in wrestling. I love, by the way, that we came back to America to do this review, and we're going to then go back to Japan to review Japan.
That is awesome.
That was done, baby, coast to coast.
Great. Well, before we get into the retro, let's take a look at what was going on in the wrestling world at the time with the Wrestling Observer newsletter. We did, like Tony said earlier, we did very close a review to this episode. Literally 1 week after this episode, we've already reviewed, so there wasn't too much, but I was able to scrounge up a couple things here. From the Observer, September 11th, 1995 in WCW News, a backstage brawl between one known as Leon White, you might know him as Vader, and Paul Orndorff apparently led to renewed negotiations that resulted in Lex Luger shockingly walking onto the set for the debut program of WCW Monday Nitro on 9/4 to set up a WCW title match with Hulk Hogan on September 11th. Luger reached an agreement for what is believed to be a guaranteed contract with WCW's Eric Bischoff, and a deal that was kept so hush-hush that even the wrestlers in both WWF and WCW were shocked when Luger showed up in the Minneapolis Mall of America for the debut show, which we have reviewed as well, by the way. We have reviewed.
He had the Seinfeld shirt on.
He did have the Buffy shirt. Yeah, he was joining the Brood. Is that the Bostomania episode?
It is the Bostomania.
It's the Bostomania episode.
Mall of America, yeah, all-timer.
Wow, all-timer, yes. The Luger deal had fallen apart a few weeks back over money, but apparently was put back together when the future of Vader in WCW became cloudy after a brawl at Center Stage the day before with WCW booking committee member Paul Orndorff. Now let's talk about that fight, shall we?
Wow, okay.
The Vader-Orndorff situation took place Wednesday afternoon, several hours before the television taping at Center Stage. Vader, who, according to one report, had arrived late at the building, was told by Orndorff that they wanted him out for interviews with Gene Okerlund. It should be noted that for whatever reason, there was prior heat between the two of them before this took place. WCW officials were saying that if they didn't hurry up and finish the interviews, they'd have to pay dinner for the entire crew because they were behind on schedule, which is crazy. I didn't know that was the thing you could do. Can you make somebody pay for the whole team's dinner? Is that like wrestling lore?
If they're unionized or something, maybe?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like if they work a certain amount of hours and you have to like provide food, I'm sure.
Oh,
so it's like they had to, yeah.
Well, Vader wasn't going to fucking do that. He was pissed. Vader was taking his time, and Orndorff started yelling at him. Vader then growled at Paul Orndorff. At this point, according to eyewitness reports, Vader and Orndorff traded words, which turned into a cussing contest and grew more heated for several minutes. Fuck!
Shit!
Did you just say the better curse word?
It's just them just shouting curse words.
Ass. Paul Orndorff probably would win that one. I bet he has a lot in the chamber there.
Yeah, I'm actually with you. Tony, what do you think? Three
whose side are you on there?
Yeah, both. Or not.
Both win?
What's the answer?
Wait, it's a tie?
What's the answer? What is the answer? I don't know what you're looking for.
We're looking at a split decision for Paul Orndorff.
Ah, damn. Fire this fucking judge. Typical UFC judge.
We'll do a rematch later.
So, yeah, they're cursing at each other, at which point Orndorff reportedly called Vader a fat prima donna.
Fat son bitch.
That was the winner. Paul Orndorff, by decision. The two, by this point, were swearing at each other chest to chest, so they were in each other's face saying "biz" and shit. Ass.
The union video crews just probably sitting there
hungry.
Hands in front of their face. I'm hungry.
The two, by this point, were swearing at each other chest to chest when Orndorff told Vader to make his move. After more of a chest to chest swearing contest, Vader threw a palm blow to the chest, which knocked Orndorff down. Orndorff got up and went to tackle Vader, and while this was going on, other wrestlers largely did what was described as a pathetic pull apart. With everyone around, Orndorff threw a perfect left, Meltzer says. Meltzer also says, which is his weak arm, to Vader's head and knocked him silly, with Vader hitting the deck. Meltzer, not biased here. At this point, Orndorff threw kick after kick at the stunned Vader's face, while Vader tried to cover up in the fetal position on the ground before it was broken up. Orndorff was wearing sandals, so it minimized the damage from the kicks as compared to the cowboy boots that most wrestlers wear. Vader's face was a mess at this point, with both eyes puffed up from the kicks and a bloody lip, and if Orndorff had been wearing cowboy boots, the potential damage could have been serious.
Dude, gentlemen's rules in a fight say you don't kick them when they fall down. Come on, Paul Orndorff.
Dude, I mean, he don't give a
You're
fuck.
one of the boys. Are you kidding me?
Dude, Paul Orndorff was there hungry, and Vader had just said shit and ass in his face.
Vader is also hungry.
Vader often wore boots, James, from what I understand.
Only boots, I hear.
Yeah, Tony, you've seen all the Vader boots.
Yeah,
only
much like
boots.
Finley, right?
Philly and
Well,
Sheamus.
Vader ain't got shit on Finley, Tony. I mean, that's you compare the two. I mean, come on.
Leave that to the imagination.
Vader was stunned on the ground for several minutes before he finally got his bearings together. When he finally recovered, he went to the office that Orndorff was in, and the two started arguing again and started fighting again.
Oh my!
This time they traded punches, with Orndorff coming out of it with a black eye and a bloody lip, and Vader, who went into the room with a messed up face, came out even messier before the two were separated again. At this point, Vader was sent home and was pulled from the taping, and Orndorff, with a black eye, worked his scheduled squash match at the taping with Barry Houston. Shouts out fucking Orndorff, man. He fucking took it to Vader, worked his match, said the best swears, and had cowboy boots on. I mean, what?
That's awesome.
You gotta give him a yellow card at least. He kicked him when he was down.
This is 95, man. UFC was doing unlimited 1 round, no rules. Ian Rotten is gone. Quit on August. He quit on August 28th over his weekend payoffs, which was said to be $350 for 3 shots. So he got paid $350 for 3 shots, and he said that was,
what the?
So then Ian Rotten decided
That
he
is
will
the
make
biggest
a career.
payday he's ever gotten, Tony.
I'm thinking how incredible. $350 for 3 shows? That's crazy. What the-
$350 in 95 is like $7.6 million.
You have to look at inflation.
I'm thinking about it today's standards. Wow, $350 for 3 shows? That's
It's
crazy.
okay, Tony, because after that, Ian Rotten went on to make a career out of paying guys much less than $350 for 3 shots for the rest of his life.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, Ian Rotten ain't never seen 3 shots. Look, Tony, you're right about
shut
today.
him down at the second one.
Tony, I'll tell you about that. Today's rates back then, dude, we're paying this WCW money.
Oh my god! Dude,
Might
we're
as
getting
well
the Lex Luger first Nitro rate for these dudes.
Guaranteed money and dates? Wow.
Yeah,
If we're
man.
talking about now to then, we might as well be the front office of World Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, dude. And I'm stomping Vader out.
Golly, man. Yeah, if we're going to be WCW, we're going to be WCW.
Yeah, I mean, for real. In UFC news, this is a crazy one here. You're gonna enjoy this, boys. Tony's never seen UFC, so I don't know.
No, I don't know. You could clue me in here.
But you'll figure it out. In UFC news, Meltzer says, while not ruling it out 100%, when Japanese tourists in for SummerSlam spent a day at Rory and Gracie's Academy in California, and Gracie was asked about Hoist returning to UFC, Rorian said that Hoist didn't want to do UFC anymore because it was turning too much into a sport. Rorian said that the reason they chose Hoist to enter UFC was because they wanted to make a point that their technique works for a smaller guy against larger guys, and the point was made. Now larger guys are using their techniques and doing well, and he considers guys going into guard while on defense and things of that nature as an affirmation that their style is the most complete. So Hoist could not ball anymore because the boys were getting too good.
It makes me hate him so much more now that I hear that. He's the biggest bitch in the whole world. Fuck you.
God damn. He fucking cheesed forever, and then everyone figured out his cheese, and he said, I'm fucking done.
He quit when it got hard. That's crazy. What a little bitch.
You son of a bitch. Make me fucking sick. Jim Hellwig canceled 2 indie dates in Massachusetts because he was mad when he saw Renegade on television copying him because promoter Wendell Weatherby, that can't be a real fucking dude, Wendell Weatherby was the one who put WCW in contact with Rick Williams to do the Ultimate Warrior gimmick. Hellwig and Weatherby had a long-time relationship dating back to when Weatherby was Hellwig's limo driver during the glory days of WWF, but Hellwig said the relationship was over after seeing Renegade on television. Others find it hard to believe that Hellwig had never seen Renegade before, particularly because he was in LA negotiating with WCW when Renegade worked the pay-per-view. Well, Ultimate Warrior is offended by the Renegade, which I think is bullshit, man. You know, I mean, it was a tribute. It was a tribute to the one, the
He was
Ultimate
probably
Warrior.
better.
We gotta seek out some Renegade stuff now.
You know, a quote from Paul Heyman about Jim Hellwig is that he would bring him into ECW if he would be a human pinata.
That is awesome.
Yeah, there you go.
Last thing here in WWF news, the new Raw opening taped on the roof of Titan Towers on September 7th between 7 o'clock and 10:15 p.m. reportedly cost $200,000 for 4 minutes of footage. There were major stories both Friday and Saturday in the Stamford paper regarding the taping on A1. Many people living in the area called police complaining about the searchlights and helicopters. The Federal Aviation Administration also received complaints. So this is the one where they're fighting on top of fucking Titan Towers.
Yeah, they got a giant helicopter film and everything. Like nowadays, you could just have a drone flying around for like $5.
Yeah, you're right. A little fucking 2-pound drone doing it.
Yeah. But now they had to get a whole ass helicopter and spotlights and everything. That was crazy.
$200,000 for 4 minutes of footage is crazy, especially when you consider inflation.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's unbelievable.
Couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, no way. But yeah, that is it for the wrestling news at the time. And now it's time to talk about ECW Hardcore TV, September 19th, 1995. Well, let's stay in America for this one.
All right, let's get into this ECW episode here.
ECW.
I can't do the Nine Inch Nails intro, but that's what it is.
Not yet.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
No, we got a cold open first.
Do we?
Yep.
Oh, is
Got
it
the
King
King
Dewey's first?
Yep.
It's immediate.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that I was kind of surprised by that. I thought that was like, would have been an end of the show thing, but this starts off the show, and this is just as good as it probably was then.
Yeah, it's completely timeless.
It's perfect for the angle that they're doing. So at the time, it's obviously shocking that Raven and Tommy Dreamer are feuding. You can say
Always
that any
feuding.
period,
They never stop feuding.
You can say that any period of ECW, even when Raven's in WCW, Dreamer was somehow feuding with them. I'm sure Cactus was teaming with Dreamer. Eventually, Cactus goes to the bad side and he joins up with Raven.
Oh, damn it!
Because he's sick of the hardcore fans and he's sick of all the bullshit. And he wants Tommy Dreamer to go to WCW, but Tommy Dreamer won't do it because he loves being hardcore. And fucking Cactus Jack, resents him for that. I can't do this promo justice, so I'll just kind of go over some points.
You have to watch it, I think.
You have to. If you haven't seen it, that's actually pretty impressive how you would have avoided
Yeah,
seeing this.
you watch anything about ECW ever? This promo's always talked about, always.
I think a lot of people probably heard about it. I actually don't know if, especially as we get further and further away, generational,
Sure,
or generation-wise, I guess the better way to put it, away from this promo. Like, a lot of people probably haven't seen it. So, I mean, if there's anyone young out there who hasn't or seen too much of this or only knows Cactus Jack is the dude Triple H beat, like, you should check this out.
Yeah. It's also crazy to think about this because, like, when he talks about, like, the Kane Dewey stuff, but, like, not knowing, like, the kid's name is, like, weird back then in 95, but now, like, everybody knows all the personal information with the internet.
Yeah, well, he's on Twitter now.
He works for WWE.
But yeah, so he's fucking going after Dreamer here, saying that, the wrestling business is smiling on you and don't you frown back on it. Takes him back to the night that he fucking saw the Kane Dewey sign. Says, as Terry Funk took a bottle and began slicing and dicing Cactus Jack, the pain was so much that he wanted to quit. And he wanted to wave the flag and say, I'm a coward and don't cut me anymore. Then I looked out into the audience, my adoring crowd, and I saw two simple words that changed my life. Kane Dewey. Somebody had taken the time and the effort, and they thought of a sign to make that said Kane Dewey. Kane Dewey Foley is a 3-year-old boy. You sick sons of bitches!
He's 3.
Dude, when I was younger and he said Kane Dewey, I was like, Kane? Like Kane?
Who the hell is Kane Dewey?
Who's Kane?
Holy shit,
Is that
that's Kane's last name?
Because I had no idea what the fuck was it. Because I only heard about this and like saw it through like, I don't know how, online or something. I was like, what the fuck is Kane Dewey?
I saw a sign that said, Kane Dewey, I don't watch Raw, you sick sons of bitches!
Who the hell is Kane Dewey? Did he name his kid Kane Dewey? What the fuck is that?
It's like he brought it like that one dude that put the push rage sign or whatever.
Oh,
like,
it was just his boy?
CW, like, what if that was like e-fake character Kane Dewey?
That was his Prodigy username.
He didn't even mean to make like a huge thing.
Yeah, it's just like
I'll fucking kill you.
You sick son of a bitch. Oh, no, that wasn't for you.
That's like when people bring signs for themselves. His name is Kane Dewey. He brought his own sign.
Kane Dewey, arrow pointing down.
Dude, if he would have did a promo on a sign today, people would be like, wow, fucking Cactus Jack is a bitch.
Yeah, what a bitch ass mark.
Yeah, what the fuck are you complaining about?
Dude, he is so fragile. Oh my god, what a little bitch.
Yeah, you shouldn't have had a son then if you're gonna worry about people being mean to him. He's gonna have to go to school, you know. And he says, it sickens me to sit back and see other people making the same mistake. And Tommy Dreamer, I gotta listen to my little boy say, Daddy, the kids are making fun of me at school.
This motherfucker's 3 years old. Daddy, what the fuck?
Daddy, we're poor. Help. He says, Daddy, I miss Atlanta. And I say, it's too bad, son.
Well, he like WCW.
Dewey Foley was a big WCW guy.
He likes Renegade. Yeah, I like Renegade.
I want to go back to a town down.
Tony, how old are your kids now, Tony? Are they older? They're older than 3, right? Both of them?
No, my son will turn 3 this year, yeah.
Oh, you got a fucking talking to covered. Daddy, I miss Machinima.
No, I didn't trade in the Victorian house for a sweatbox. So
oh, yeah, they just shut down.
He traded in Machinima for Deadlock.
So Deadlock's a sweatbox? Is that what's going on? Okay.
I'm sweating right now, brother. Amen to that.
Yeah, that right.
Cactus says, your dad traded in a $100,000 contract, insurance, respect, and the name on the dotted line of the greatest man in the world to work for a scumbag who operates out of a little pissant pawn shop in Philadelphia.
Paul Heyman's fucking mom's upstairs listening. It's like, fuck you. Hey, you're in my house, bitch.
She swipes back the curtain Joey's standing in front of. Hey.
You don't talk about this fucking house.
No linguine for you.
Now finish up your bullshit and come upstairs. Wash your hands.
Brush your hair, will you? Fuck it out. And these fans who sit there and say he's hardcore wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire, you selfish son of a bitch. Don't ever, if I'm ever on fire, boys, please don't fucking take your cocks out and start pissing on me. I mean, that wouldn't fucking help. I'd
That's the
rather
only
die.
way to do it. That's the only way to save you.
There's no other way to.
Tony, erase it from the list then.
You can't just fucking throw water on me or fire extinguisher. You gotta piss
I
on
feel
me.
like if you asked 100
yeah.
people in Philly if they would piss on you, like a lot of them would.
Me? Specifically me?
No, just anybody, I think. Just any human.
They'd piss on you if you weren't on fire. Just piss on you.
Be on you.
They're being on the side of a pissy pawn shop.
There's 100 people in Philly. If they piss on you, the answer is yes.
Fuck you, this pawn shop's paying for this show.
Todd Gordon actually had a pawn shop, so maybe that's what he was talking about.
It was the ad on this show.
Was it? That's
Yeah,
his?
the whatever it's called, something Reed.
Yeah, I got it here later. But yeah, I didn't realize that's what it was.
Yeah,
Carver with
Carver,
Reed.
Yeah, Carver W.
W Reed, sorry. Carver
W.
with Reed. Carver L. Reed, if you ask me.
That
for
was
real.
a new Dudley. Carver with Reed Dudley. Yeah, nah, that's crazy to think about, though.
I mean, this is, again, I mean, obviously we're fucking busting balls here, but if you haven't seen this promo, fucking watch this fucking promo. It is amazing. It's like 7 minutes long, too. It's the
Yeah, it was
start
a
of the show.
long ass promo, and it's been like, I feel like everybody takes this cadence, or like people when they're cutting promos, they
Dude,
take this cadence. Of
This
promos.
promo, yes, influenced a lot of people's promo styles. Like this one specifically.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack is a very, very handsome man.
He's a good. Well, I mean, like he's a good-looking dude, man, and he married well too. Good for him.
Yeah, I mean, like every time I look at Mick when he was younger, like 95 is a huge year for Foley, because I believe that's when he goes to went on to King of the Death match.
Yeah, that's right. 95. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like this is a pretty defining year for his career. This promo too, this working ECW.
Yeah, check out this picture here. He looks really handsome. His friend looked good too.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's Cactus Jack and King of Queens.
I guess they went to school together or some shit. I don't even know how this exists.
Yeah, who knows? Wow, he does look good here though.
Yeah, I'm sending
Yeah,
that to
good for
Beefy
him.
too if he wants to put in any. I'll send him shave his ass while I'm at it too.
Replace our pictures with these two guys. Yeah, so that's very cool. Mick looks good. He's a generational worker and promo. And I'm glad that he got his due in pretty much every company he went to. I mean, he at least had something to watch in every company he ever went to. WCW, his Vader stuff was, pretty great.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
ECW, I think this run here is pretty well regarded.
Yeah, this is awesome.
His stuff with Mikey was cool too in ECW. And, his WWF stuff I don't even have to talk about.
Yeah, no.
And TNA, he did that promo with Ric Flair.
I was going to say that his TNA stuff, isn't as highly regarded, but it was still, there's still gems in there, I think.
He still worked hard.
Yeah, of course. And I guess that was always the thing. He always worked hard, regardless of how many books he had wrote. He still worked hard, which I appreciated.
Someone should have not let this dude learn how to write. You're good at it, man, but goddamn.
Nah, man. Nah, those books were paying, those bumps weren't paying. So, I'd write books. I'd write more books if I was him.
It's tough to say. That is tough. That's a hard thing to hear, Tony, but you're probably right.
Yeah,
I bet he did make a lot of money.
That's
on
why
those
I wrote more
books.
I'm beat my ass off. I ain't getting paid shit.
He was bumped out by the next 5 years or so in 2000, right?
Yeah. Because 2000, God, all the shit he had done by then.
He was about to retire and then come back, right? In 2000.
He had to
give him his one main event, the shittiest WrestleMania ever.
Oh, don't say that.
So now we go to the Thunder Kiss intro. I'm sorry.
Yes.
The what? The 1, 2, 3, hit me intro.
No,
my baby don't mess around me.
So yeah, the intro on Peacock is not only a different song, Tony, it's a whole different video than the intro they actually used.
They show the little E and the X and the...
But that's even different.
Though. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's like they remade that, it looked like. Yeah. It's
just
totally
for
different.
The Peacock version? Okay.
I guess so. Yeah, I don't know why, though, but...
It's a different video.
Yeah, it is. It's like entirely different clips and shit. I was like,
oh,
wow.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, it's strange. I don't know why they did that.
Maybe the original was too extreme.
Yeah, it was probably showing Beulah showing her ass 14 times.
Tommy Dreamer doing some fucking egregious taunt or something and just showing her fucking panties to everybody.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer pile driver with skirt down and he goes, ah.
All right, we're going to cut that one. So Joey Styles, of course, is here to start Hardcore TV. He's here to run down the card of one match only.
Okay, I was going to ask what you thought of that, this being a one-match show.
The match was crazy enough, and the promos were good enough.
Sure.
Where I was okay with it. I definitely would have liked like a shorter squash or something.
Give me one match is all. That's what I thought too. I was like, I mean, I still enjoyed the episode, but I was like, I wish it was just like 1 4 to 5 minute match on this, just to give me something else.
But the main event for this evening is Raven and Stevie Richards, who are the current ECW Tag Team Champions, and they're taking on the Pitbulls in a double dog collar tag team title match.
Yes, if the Pitbulls cannot beat Raven and Richards, they will split up as a tag team, which then we go to a recap of their promo from last week, where the Pitbulls were being interviewed by Joey Styles, and Pitbull number 1 says, "We will win, or we'll be gone from wrestling forever. Do or die, brother. That's what it is." And Pitbull 2 says, "If I can't be a Pitbull, I'd rather die."
That was awesome.
That is fucking sick as fuck. Yeah,
that was awesome. Yeah, I think that was like one of the coolest little things I've seen in a minute. I was like, wow, I felt that. That's
yeah, I believed it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I think Kid Cash had the same thing too. If I remember.
If I can't be a kid, I'll die. So Joey Styles informs us that Big Dick Dudley has been run over by a truck.
What?
Yeah, Joey Styles says, "Fans, we do have some bad news. Big Dick Dudley, the largest of the Dudley boys," and in my mind, I'm like, oh, I wonder what happened here, was run over by a truck. And then they show like paramedics and like firefighters trying to get into a big ass truck that looks like it was blown up to shit.
Yeah, so a truck got jackknifed by Big Dick Dudley's knee.
Yeah, that was the only thing. He fractured his kneecap and broke his leg, and Joey says the bad news, the truck is in far worse shape. Dude, what the fuck?
So it cuts to Dudley and Big Dick Dudley, and they're here to cut a little promo.
Dudley says that Big Dick Dudley had total reconstructive surgery of his knee, and Big Dick Dudley's just behind him going... and that's... Well, he's a biz! Holy shit. And Dudley says, you're talking about 10 pins, 37 staples, 100 stitches, and 4 spark plugs.
And 6 eels.
No, not fucking 6 eels.
4 car batteries.
Well, yeah, I guess that's fucking true.
Yeah.
I smuggled a lot of those. They show Big Dick Dudley's leg, and it is fucking, I mean, you could convince me that there's 4 spark plugs in there.
Yeah, it looked horrific.
And Dudley says, you ought to see the truck. And then it goes up to Big Dick Dudley's face, and he goes,
Frankenstein.
Yeah, you're right. And then it very slowly zooms in on his mustache.
Cuts the audio and zooms in on his mustache.
They leaned into the inbred family stuff way heavy, more than more than history remembers.
Yeah, you're right. And it actually, you know, a lot of the stuff, this doesn't become like a really crazy, like in history books at least, like overact until like Bubba and Devon get in the mix. And all that.
They don't even mention them in the history. Like they don't mention anything but Bubba and Devon in the history books.
And they feuded originally
because WWE
too.
wrote all of them.
That's true.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah, it's Michael Cole on commentary. Oh, you remember Dudley and Big Dick Dudley.
Don't forget Chubby Dudley. I mean, come on now.
So we go to Tommy Dreamer's promo. Tommy Dreamer pretty much says that Cactus Jack is lying to the people.
You're a liar. He's like sitting on some stairs.
Those are stairs to Tommy or to Paul's mom's house.
You're probably right. I'm sure that's right.
Cactus was probably down the stairs to the right.
He's holding the camera. First, Dreamer says, first, Cactus, I'm sorry about your Uncle Willie. The fuck is it? I don't know what this was about.
I think Cactus mentions his Uncle Willie, right?
Does he?
There's a promo, Uncle Willie promo that he cuts in 95. Okay, so I've never seen that promo, but he does cut a.
Dreamer just heard the first one wrong. Sorry about your Uncle Willie. That's my son Dewey.
Uncle Willie, arrow down.
Yeah. I saw a sign that said Kane Willie. Willie is my 64-year-old uncle. You sick son of a bitch. Yeah, he says, sorry about your Uncle Willie. If you want to come out here and stretch your views on the government, if you haven't noticed, we're politically incorrect and damn proud of it. Dude, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about here,
I guess Uncle Willie was in World War II. He died in battle.
He got blown up by a cane. Not it. He says, I know a lot of us have never been on pay-per-view or had that national exposure or made the mega bucks, but damn it, we deserve it. Like Rocco Rock risking his life, Johnny Grunge bleeding every night, Taz nearly breaking his neck.
Yeah, what the hell? Hey. Hey, dollar that kid. Cactus is on the camera back here. Go, hey.
Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, come on now. You're almost done.
He says, everybody has a dark side, and you don't want to see mine. No, don't watch Tommy's Dark Side. Don't watch the Sandman one either, man. Fuck.
Yeah, that's true.
We watched it in Japan. We're going to talk about that right now because we didn't talk about it on the Japan review.
Oh, yeah.
The Sandman Dark Side is crazy. I guess I went into it wanting... Because I haven't watched Dark Side in a while, so I was like, oh, that's cool. Like Sandman doc. But I forgot it's Dark Side of the Ring, so it's like, oh, these are all the shitty things Sandman did. This sucks.
Yeah, I guess you could just go watch... We could watch Sandman and Raven shoot.
Yeah, oh my God. Dude, the fucking straight shooting?
Yeah, the ROH one, yeah.
Wow. That was a legendary shoot.
Yeah, we should do an SGH on it.
We'll all be laying on sofas. But yeah, Dreamer says, Raven, any chance I get, I'm coming after you in Cactus. I may not change your mind, but I know I'll die trying. Bang, bang. I said, oh, shit. And then Justice Pain comes out. Or at least I thought that was going to happen, because the next is Dreamer vs. Raven hype video set to Justice Pain's theme, which is I Don't Know Anything by Mad Season. So
this video's pretty interesting, actually. Of course, it was courtesy of Sony Music Entertainment, everybody. All right, this was officially owned and licensed, and everything's fine here.
Don't fucking look into it, bitch.
But it plays over, the Dreamer and Raven feud, and then it shows Cactus Jack, I guess, betraying, if you want to put it that way.
Sure.
Tommy Dreamer, and of course, this causes Raven to beat Dreamer, because Dreamer has never beaten Raven, which plays into the main event tonight also. So it's all leading to this moment later tonight. And it's difficult, first off, to do something like this, to be able to get all these promos and everything and like set this up to like play into a match that was fucking recorded.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you have to have a lot of like
great
ingenuity, I guess, is a good way to put it.
Sure, yeah. And a lot of oversight. Or not oversight, like insight.
Probably insight and oversight. You gotta have a lot of everything. A lot of sight, period.
A lot of sights here. Yeah.
Because like this is so well put together, and like what a smart way, because they only had 45 minutes every week, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
So like being able to use your time efficiently is important, and especially like since you don't seem to care about getting sued or anything, you know, like fucking just make the coolest shit ever. You know
what I mean? A lot of
Yeah.
ECW's music videos were too, where like it was the whole song and just really just clips to the song, but nothing was really like synced or anything. It was just, but I still liked it. It still had like
it was cool. It was
there was a feeling to it, and a lot of Raven doing the Brian Myers pose. I thought that was weird.
Brian Myers pose. Trust the system.
You trust the system.
So I was thinking. I was also thinking, like when you just said that too. I think Japan's VTRs are kind of like that too, where like they'll play a track, right, and then they'll just show the clips, and then like they'll talk over it, and then the music will keep playing and stuff like that. So it's kind of like that in that sense.
It's definitely way different than most, like even we do. It's way different than we even do VTRs.
Yeah, I agree.
It was very funny though, the start of that one, which is Dreamer standing in the ring, and it's a shot zooming back and forth on his big ass head. That was fucking crazy. And there's also a puzzle piece Windows Movie Maker effect after the chair shot heard around the world, which was awesome.
Love the puzzle piece transition.
Yeah,
that's that
awesome.
Dazzle 90 program type shit.
Did you see the lightning bolt transition? Was that on yours? That's what I saw.
I think it was.
Wait, for the Dreamer chair shot?
No, but there was like lightning. There was a lot of lightning bolt.
Oh, they do it in between ads. Yeah, they
do it here on like in this music video. They do a lot of lightning.
Yeah, it's awesome. They use that a lot. They use that a fucking ton. Yeah.
I guess they also use the same music for a lot of the segments, because the segments are like Hype Central and things of that nature.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they use this song a lot too. They use Nirvana a lot.
Yeah, they're all like coded. Yeah, like with their own music, which is pretty interesting. Like the Pulp Fiction parts and all that shit, you know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Definitely legal as hell.
Yes, of course. So we go to a Shiwala commercial.
Shiwala!
Get your Shiwala.
Tony, we got to get you one of these. I know you didn't have this on Peacock.
I don't know what that is. What's Shiwala?
Listen, I know you must be sick of just fucking cleaning your car, Tony. I mean, you go out there and you're with the soap bucket and the fucking sponge and you're cleaning the shit out of your car. But listen, man, you got to tap into the Shiwala. It's a goddamn big ass mop for your car.
Yeah, it's just a mop.
It's called the Shiwala. Oh, I found it. Shiwala mop. You can still buy it.
Fuck yeah, dude. And you should get it. This is definitely not the one that they had in the ad, but you should get it. Wait, I found the commercial on YouTube. What the fuck? Why did somebody upload this?
This is the one they have. This is the one they have in the ad. The one on Amazon.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, this is like almost the exact one, which is
Let me
weird.
see this commercial.
Dude,
you got it?
Here, Tony, I'll link it to you. It's by It was uploaded 15 years ago by a username Shiwala001.
Shiwala ECW.
Yeah, here you go. Check it out.
You sick of using a power tool to wash your car? Buy this mop.
Mop the shit out of your car now.
You got a shitty town car? Make it worse. Scratch it up.
Dude, this is a spin mop. That's all this is.
For your car. Dude, try the Shiwala car wash on your own vehicle, and if it doesn't give you the quickest, easiest, best car wash you ever had, return it for a complete refund.
Well, the best and easiest in the car wash is you go through the car wash. You just drive through it.
Fuck you.
You and your friends ever try to grab a mop and rip it down the middle? No, then go get Shiwala.
There's a Ford Aerostar here. I used to have one of those growing up. My dad had one.
Yeah, dude, I bet he was Shiwala-ing the fuck out of that thing, too.
Dude, I guarantee he was Shiwala and everything.
You ever want the power of 10 fucking sponges? No, 12 sponges. Yeah.
They put them all on top of the Shiwala. That's crazy. Look at those rims. That's great. Who is this guy who can't figure out the spray gimmick at 108?
Well, he was suffering before he found the Shiwala.
Oh, man, he's up in there in the crevices.
Yeah, dude, I'm going to use it on my ass
gimmick.
now.
That's awesome. Stop fighting those gimmicks.
Your power tool ever soak you wet like a shower? You throw a sponge to the mop and give up?
You're going to drown, asshole?
You ever in a tucked-in shirt and slacks and use a Shiwala on your car? No, well, you can. 1995.
That's good.
Dude, this is awesome, Chihuahua.
I wish they would keep these on the Peacock version. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, everyone should know.
We need a double guarantee. That's awesome.
That's a match type.
A double money back lifetime guarantee.
A lifetime guarantee.
You can still send it back to this day, Tony.
I'm going to call them now and say I want a free one.
You send it back and they send you back a letter that says, fuck you.
Dude, they actually have the Chihuahua on here, Johnny.
That's
Check
fucking
this out.
awesome.
The actual
where?
Chihuahua company has it on Amazon.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Now
well,
explain to me why the Chihuahua is more expensive now. Fuck you.
Inflation,
Well,
James.
inflation, you know.
$21.95. I'll buy it in $19.95. Match the sticker price.
I just ordered 6 of them to send to James's house.
I'm gonna use these to wash my ass.
I'm gonna wash my car with this, Tony.
I'll send Ted with a macho so he can watch his car that he has.
Watch the train.
The only people that get this are people with no cars.
Shouts out to all my fucking carless motherfuckers out there. I mean, really, fuck y'all.
What you mean? You trying to get a car?
What you mean?
So now we get another Dudley Boys promo.
Dudley propaganda for some reason. Yeah, it's Dudley, and there's a big graphic on the screen that says Dudley. It's not just a name; it's a way of life. No, it's a many names. Many of your names are just Dudley. Your name, the man talking in this promo's name, is Dudley.
It's a way of life too, also.
Huh? I see.
Yeah. So I guess this is this the introduction of Dances with Dudley?
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Dudley says, back when Big Daddy Dudley was running around town, being the man of the hour, he stopped off at Cheyenne, Oklahoma, at an Indian reservation, and being the man that he was, he had to take care of business. So lo and behold, he poked a harness. And this fucking joke was so good that they fucking show a video of the Dudleys beating down somebody. It comes back and Dudley's still there, and it says, he poked a harness.
Ain't that right? Look, let me ask a few questions here. Maybe you can enlighten me.
Sure.
Where did the idea for this come from?
Raven, I think.
Like, I'm guessing it's from a movie he watched.
I think was it Slapshot? Maybe is the movie. I feel like that's what it was.
Okay, because the idea is good because you could add infinite members to this.
Oh yeah, the gimmick was based on the Hanson brothers from the 1977 movie Slapshot.
Oh, okay.
I can't believe I remembered that.
Yeah, that's cool. Would I have gone straight to Dances with Dudley? I don't know. But that's I guess
Dances
what
with Wolves
made
was a hot movie at the time, you know.
What was?
Dances with Wolves. It was
sure, of course.
It came out in 1990, actually, so I don't know why. It was
it was hot 5 years later.
Actually, I have no idea. I'm sorry, I take that back.
And then Dances with Dudley comes into the shot, and I don't know. What is Spanish? Is he speaking here?
He's definitely speaking Spanish. Yeah.
Okay, because he comes in speaking Spanish, and then Big Dick Dudley comes in the frame, and he's still angry, and he goes, "Mmm," and Dudley says, "Calm down." Big Dick seems a little tense since that unfortunate accident with a garbage truck. And it zooms in on Big Dudley's face again. And then Dudley says, he's a Dudley, we're a Dudley. Wouldn't you like to be a Dudley too? Would you like to be a Dudley, Tony? Tony beats a Dudley.
They all laugh.
Yeah, they're having a good time.
I'd be pizza with Dudley or something.
Do you want to know all the members of the Dudleys?
All of them?
Yeah.
Like as of this or all ever?
Ever.
Oh, yeah, go for it.
All right, so there's Dudley, Big Dick Dudley, Little Snot Dudley, Dances with Dudley, Bubba Ray Dudley, Chubby Dudley, Sign Guy Dudley, Devon Dudley, Studley Dudley, Little Spike Dudley, and then for one night only there was Lady Dudley, as well as Bushwhacker Butch and Bushwhacker Luke.
Those are my favorite Dudleys.
A part of the family. Yeah, so unbelievable amount of Dudleys that maybe not everyone knew. Who was Lady Dudley? Jenna Jameson was Lady Dudley.
Oh, wow, really?
Holy fuck.
That's pretty cool.
Wow, that's fucking beast. Holy shit. Shouts
Kicked
out.
her out of the family?
Yeah, well, you know, it was only a one-night stand.
Big Daddy Dudley had Jenna Jameson?
That's right.
How come I don't see Stacy Keebler Dudley in there? Why is that?
She was only an associate.
That's a good fucking question.
I don't think she was ever in the family, was she? She was just a friend.
She was wearing the camo. She looked like a Dudley.
She was wearing the camo.
She looked like a Dudley? That's awesome. So we go back to Joey Styles, and he says, I never thought I'd see a family with more quirks than the Jacksons. Tee-hee.
It does say tee.
That's ignorant.
It's ignorant.
No, I was ignorant.
So here we go. We got the Carver W. Reed pawn shop, I guess. Commercial.
How'd you know this was Todd Gordon's thing?
I saw somebody mention it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was looking for the Prodigy thing.
Sure.
And I saw like a comment that talked about the commercial. Someone's like, "You guys remember the fucking Carver W. Reed commercials?" Apparently, these are in a lot of these episodes because they're like, it's like one of the only places that would like advertise on ECW.
Well, it was fucking Todd Gordon's place, so I guess that would make sense.
Check this out. He's on the website right now. The About Us.
This still exists in Philly. Oh, wow. This is on South 10th Street. Holy shit, I know where this is.
You go check it out.
Yeah, I'm going to go say, hey, Todd Gordon, what's up? What up?
So now we actually get a wrestling match on the show, which is cool.
The only one.
Yep, the only one, but there's about 9 matches, I guess, in this one, so that's pretty cool.
That's fucking true. So if any of you are listening to this and you're like, I feel like you guys have talked about this, well, we kind of did, because on the ECW episode where Steve Austin cuts the Steve-O-Mania promo, they show highlights of this match at the very start of the show, but this is the full match, so we haven't reviewed it in full, and we also haven't reviewed it with James, so that's even better.
Yeah, I'm actually here for ECW episode.
Dude, oh my god, yeah, you usually aren't. That's fucking, why do we always pick ECW ones
when
you're not here?
ECW and he thinks it sucks.
Oh, sure.
That's right.
Raven comes out here with Beulah McGillicuddy. Beulah McGillicuddy, for those that don't know, is with Raven, and Stevie brought Beulah in to fuck with Tommy because at summer camp when they were younger, she was the fat girl at summer camp that was in love with Tommy Dreamer, and he did not give her the time of day. So now she's super hot, and they brought her back to fuck with Tommy Dreamer, which is awesome.
And she said, "Oh yeah, hell yeah."
Fuck yeah. Joey says, I don't see Stevie because Stevie does not come out here, but he says, I saw him in the locker room earlier, and he was trying to pay off anybody and everybody to take his place in this match. Well, the Pitbulls come out, and Joey says, is Beulah going to be in this match?
That's what it fucking looked like.
Would have been awesome, by the way, yeah. But Beulah does get in the ring, and she gets on the mic and says, look, we got a big problem. Stevie broke his arm last night in a 6-man tag match, and it wouldn't be fair for Raven to fight both Pitbulls, so I'm asking for you to make it fair by making it 2 out of 3 falls. And Joey Styles says, what the fuck? Stevie didn't break his arm. I saw him earlier. But I guess he's the only one that did. And the ring announcer, Bob Ortiz, announces this as a 2 out of 3 falls match. And then we're underway here. So 2 out of 3 falls, just Raven against the Pitbulls.
Yeah, so I did not expect this match to go the way that it did. Like, I didn't get to see the highlights because I wasn't here last time you guys talked about this. And I don't know if I've ever seen this match.
Don't worry, I forgot most of it.
Yeah, me too.
But I have to say, this is like one of the craziest fucking draw outs I've ever seen ever.
This is nuts. Like, they do everything here.
Yeah, so it's a 2 out of 3 double dog collar match.
For the tag titles.
For the tag titles. And Stevie's not here. So Pitbull number 2 goes straight after Raven before the bell and just straight up atomic drops him for some reason as close to the apron as humanly possible. I don't know what the fuck was going on there.
Well, it was a tight guardrail.
Yeah, that was crazy. Just goes straight for the atomic drop. Is like, I hate you. I'm gonna atomic drop you. I guess Manhattan drop. I guess it was forward, right? Is the atomic's backwards?
Dude, I always fuck this up.
Yeah. It was whatever, reverse atomic. Is that what they call it?
Oh, Manhattan. That's what I think they call it. Manhattan.
Manhattan, they definitely. So wait, atomic is to the balls.
I think atomic.
Or to the ass.
No, it's all to the ass.
Atomic's to the ass, isn't it?
Manhattan's to the front, to the balls. Then
atomic's a tailbone, right?
Atomic's the taint.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Because that's how they get around not DQing you.
I'm just okay. I need you to look at this. This is an explanation of the atomic drop, which seems to be to the ass, and this is the picture they used.
Wow, that is all up in her shit. That is like straight to her ass.
Go if you're listening, go to just look up atomic drop on Google.
What is this,
and the
custom
should be Pro Wrestling Fandom, and this is insane. Yeah, so atomic drop is to when you drop them on the ass, and Manhattan is to the balls.
Okay, the atomic drop has never looked like this, by the way. This picture on this website.
What do you mean? This is
it has been always.
That's how it really should be because it breaks your ass.
This is the workers right here.
This is the Japanese atomic drop.
Keep it kayfabe alive.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So
tailbone is atomic.
Well, to the back and then to the front. Yes. Okay.
But I guess technically they're both not supposed to hit you in the balls.
Correct.
Because you don't get DQ'd for either of them. But anyways, it's just fucking crazy that Pitbull would go straight to Raven and then hit a Manhattan drop on him. So
Raven definitely called that.
Please just come fucking mandatory. So I think Pitbull number 2 stays in the ring, right? Pitbull number 1 goes to the back and fucking drags Stevie Richards out, bleeding with the dog collar attached to him.
Yeah. That's awesome. That was great.
Pitbull 1 has hair. Pitbull 2 is bald. That's how you can remember.
Man. Yeah. So yeah, dude, Stevie's like the youngest dude I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's BK Westbrook.
He is fucking BK. BK, you gotta bleed like this too.
Come on. That's my favorite white boy.
Put the dog collar on, you're bleeding. Stevie comes out bleeding. He's whooping his ass. Crowd pop's huge. That's awesome. Yes. Great way to do that. Paul was really good at putting together these little things that would like all lead to the end of a story. Like that's definitely his number 1 booking trait, is being able to put those little pieces together. That's fucking hard, by the way.
It means so much too.
Yeah, it's always usually the right thing to do for the characters, which is again, super fucking hard. Yeah, he's already bleeding, and then we fucking just cut back to the ring. There's a table set up. Raven hits a pile driver on Pitbull number 2 to a table in the ring and gets the first fall.
That was unfucking real, and the table breaks so fucked up. It breaks actually like Japan table style, where it just looks like it broke through the center, and they just went straight through it.
So I love that. First off, I love that the first fall went so quick, and they did it through a table, because a lot of times, like in a 2 out of 3. You know, there's always that
quick roll up.
Right, yeah, quick roll up, or I'll use a chair, get DQ'd, and then we'll go to this.
Sure.
They're all great tropes, but they're just, we've seen them a lot too, so it can be difficult sometimes. I love the idea of one tag partner getting dragged out by his fucking bleeding head while Raven hits a fucking pile driver through a table in the ring. Like, that's like...
And a pile driver through a table, nobody's going to argue that, he should have kicked out of that.
Yeah, I loved that. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I did too.
So it goes to a commercial. I'm sure this was not on fucking Peacock.
No way, this is on Peacock.
No way, no commercial.
So there will be a live chat on Prodigy. You can go to the Wrestle chat room and talk about ECW after the show's over.
Dude, wrestle.go was where the Prodigy chat was. Prodigy was definitely before me.
Yeah, I didn't fuck with Prodigy.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Prodigy was like a bootleg AOL, I think. Prodigy.
Oh, sure, okay.
Yeah, I believe it was just like AOL.
Yeah, James earlier had found a GeoCity site by the name of I Love Paul Heyman, which is crazy. Is there multiple of these, James, where it's like it's like the transcript of a Paul Heyman Prodigy chat?
That's the only one I found. I'm sure there is more.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
But yes, it was actually the IRC chat after they showed up at Raw.
Oh, because I think there's one of Vince on these too, or maybe that was an AOL one.
That was AOL.
Yeah,
okay. AOL, they did a lot of those.
I'm sure that WCW and WWF use AOL, so ECW said, we have to use Prodigy.
We're going to the trenches.
No, WCW had its own like WCW Live thing, right? They had their own chat
maybe.
Thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but the old transcript of the Paul Heyman Prodigy chat is pretty cool, actually. Like, to see Heyman talking and stuff about that kind of shit.
It's a lot of stuff that he still says like about ECW to this day too, so it's not like a lot of it changed.
Yeah, he talked. I mean, you guys can read it over. Maybe we'll like include it somewhere. Or, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
just
find
look it
it
up if not.
James will just tweet it out on his burner.
Yeah, you can just go look at it. But yeah, it's definitely very interesting in the way that he talks about ECW. Of course, at the time in the Prodigy chat that we found, it was after they were on Raw and they got their first pay-per-view coming up. And like, I mean, Paul Lee just talked about like, he said, someone asked like, who do you? I'll actually credit him. C. Biggles. Prodigy member.
Shouts out.
He said, who do you consider the best worker outside of your organization? And Paul Heyman said, Steve Austin, Chris Benoit, Taka Michinoko, and Kenta Kobashi.
Then he also said he was in the trenches with Taka Michinoko. It was one of his favorites.
Yeah, he said, I am a huge fan and even a bigger mark for Taka Michinoko.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm sure Vince McMahon read this chat and said,
Taka Michinoko, where you at?
So look up Taka Michinoko. Well, we can't find him, but we found Michinoku. Good enough.
Whatever.
We are huge fans and even bigger marks for Taka Michinoko also.
100%, 1,000%.
So we get back to the match with Raven and Stevie hitting a double Raven effect on Pitbull number 1.
Wrong, fucking bitch. Wrong.
Whoa.
This is fucking ECW. This is Even Flow, baby. Pearl Jam is still in. So fuck you. No, what are you doing?
Well, here's the one thing. Tony watched the Peacock version. That was a Raven effect.
That is true. They did say Raven effect.
Understandable.
So
actually, I think they just said double DDT there. That's all it was.
That's probably also true.
Oh, dude, I didn't know this. Fucking just thinking about the Peacock thing. Apparently, Joey Styles did like redub commentary for some parts on Peacock.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No,
I did
why?
not know that. What?
Yeah, he did redub
well,
commentary.
maybe I know why, actually.
Yeah. Pitbull number 2 hits a super power bomb off the top on Stevie through a table and pins Stevie to tie the match up.
I love the super bomb. What a great fucking move. Super bomb, blonde bombshell, lost moves. Come on now. Come on now,
Coolest
everybody.
move name ever is Super Bomb.
Super
That's an
bomb is
awesome name.
oh my god, it's a killer name, Tony.
It is. I love it. And they hit a lot of them for the rest of the night. So I want to just reinstate here. I love the beginning here with the pile driver through the table. I love that it very quickly became tied up by doing a super bomb through a table. It's a very easy way. Like sometimes we've seen this as time moves on, and especially as we incur more 2 out of 3 falls matches, that it can be difficult to make them interesting.
Sure.
I think the idea of barrel rolling through 2 falls with huge table spots is a fucking great way to do this.
And it didn't because sometimes you would think that stuff would be saved for the end, but it didn't feel out of place here because with how chaotic the match started. So everything felt like, oh, this is just fucking chaos. Anything can happen at any time. Like all these pinfalls make total sense to me.
And somehow it gets even crazier.
Dude, it gets
To the point where the match changes. Yeah.
But before we talk about that, James, you got to talk about the Weed Terminator.
All right. So Pitbull
Is that Rob Van Dam? Weed Terminator?
Oh, it's a commercial for the Weed Terminator.
Oh, I thought that was RVD's nickname, the Weed Terminator.
Sure.
Yeah, Weed Terminator. Yeah. So what is this?
It's well, James, would you go fishing with a lawnmower?
I mean, if you asked.
No.
Oh, I meant no. I meant no.
No.
You could.
No,
no.
Tony. The answer is no.
Fuck no.
Well, if you wouldn't do that, then why would you trim your lawn with fishing line?
Because I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumb ass.
Well, introducing the Weed Terminator. It's got goddamn fucking shit on it, and you can use it to trim your lawn.
I'm gonna do it. That's already got the shoe wall. I thought I was using that to cut my
That was for your
grass.
car. This is for your lawn.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't have a car.
You have a lawn though. You should recommend that to the dude, the Weed Terminator.
Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Thank you.
No problem.
So Pitbull number 2 sets a table up, and the ref gets bumped in the corner. Dudley then runs in and jumps off this table and fucking just eats shit. I thought he was gonna die.
Dude, he fucking eats total shit. The table collapses under him.
That's such a tough one because I know his idea, and then just seeing that thing buckle, I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Good idea in theory, like Billy Fives.
Yeah, he got there though. He got there.
That's true.
The Dudleys then set up the Pitbulls with Raven and Richards on the top rope.
All the other Dudleys are here as well, including Dances With.
Yeah, sign guys on the outside and Big Dick, and yeah, they're all here.
Big Dick is out here after getting into a car accident with a crutch. Yeah, just doing a bis taunts.
You can hear his ass the rest of the match. I don't know how the mics are set up. They got a lapel on Big Dick.
Crazy.
So the Dudleys set up the Pitbulls with Raven and Richards on the top rope, and Raven and Stevie hit a double super bomb from opposite corners.
But then the Pitbulls fucking Road Warrior off no cell. They get up immediately.
Crazy.
And hit double DDTs on Raven, Stevie, and the Dudleys.
Yeah, I didn't even double DDCs. That's exactly what it was, too.
That's insane.
Pitbull number 2 hits a super bomb on Dudley.
And okay, so this is the part of the match. I was like, before I was watching, I was like, did we watch this? I don't think so. Maybe not. But this part specifically jogged my memory that we had already talked about it, Tony, because it's the part where they super bomb Dudley. Joey says, all of his inbred brothers felt that one. That'll teach you to interfere in a match. Then Pitbull 2 super bombs Dances with Dudley, and Joey Styles says, this is the one I remember. See you at the reservation. Say hello to Tatanka. I hear he's looking for work too. Tatanka just got suspended and fired.
No! Tatanka!
Not Tatanka.
So yeah, because I remember thinking, wow, that was fucking out of pocket.
Yeah, it was. That's awesome.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So Pitbull number 2 hits Raven with a super bomb. Dude, there are
This is fucked.
many super bombs, but this has got to be one of the craziest shits I've ever seen. Pitbull number 2 hits Raven with a super bomb. He was supposed to go through the table Instead, Raven's head bounces off the edge of the table and it fucking ricochets right off of it.
Dude, the back of Raven's head smashes this table, and yeah, as James said, the table flips over. It's very Spike Dudley getting La Resistance-esque. It is like
exactly like that.
Yeah, it is disgusting. They somehow left that out of the highlights for the week after this, James, by the way. I didn't see this
Which
first
is
time we watched
weird, because ECW loved showing guys get concussed.
Yeah,
you're right.
He got fucking, like, I don't know how he continued.
I don't either, especially because there was 90 more parts after this that got even crazier.
He kicks out, too.
Joey Styles then says, something stinks.
Stinky.
Smelly.
He says Raven's got something in his hand. Something stinks, and it's
this match stinks.
Yes, this fucking match. Raven
after the powerbomb. This something stinks.
Joey Styles says, "Let that one go." He says, "Something stinks."
And it's Raven has a rag with ether on it, and he puts it in the face of Pitbull 2, who is on the apron, and then ends up he fucking passes out onto what I now realize is 2 tables stacked on top of each other. Yeah, what the fuck? Who put maybe Big Dick put that together?
Big Dick was on the outside putting shit
together. One hand lifting tables up.
What's that fucking? Was it Aqua Teen that's got that character?
Oh fuck yeah! What's his name?
God damn it! I remember.
I didn't even look that up. Aqua Teen.
Oh man, who was that motherfucker, man? Wow.
Fuck. Oh, it's stupid kid. No, Oog.
Oog.
Oh my god, Oog.
Dude, beast. Wow. What a beast, man.
I'm
That's
happy
legendary.
we got to there. I'm glad we got to there. That was awesome. Wow.
Yeah, so Raven used that ether, and Joey Styles says, "You can take that crap back to Smoky Mountain."
Fuck you, Jim. Fuck you.
Shitty ass wrestling.
Yeah, so fucking Pitbull 2 is laying on top of 2 tables now, which leads to Raven, who is still dog-collared to Pitbull 2, jumping off the second rope and leg-dropping Pitbull 2 through a table. But the first table doesn't break, so now Pitbull 2 is laying on the bottom table, and then Raven elbow drops him through that one as well.
Yeah, so the Raven leg drop, like, pushed him to the next table, and then he just elbow dropped him to the other one.
That's awesome.
Raven then does the smartest thing I've ever seen. He unhooked himself from the dog collar.
Yeah, because Pitbull 2 is fucked. He unhooks himself from the dog collar, and then, of course, you know the paramedics are coming because the crowd's going, woo, 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 woo.
Just a guy in white.
Yeah, so Raven unhooks himself from the dog collar. He gets in the ring. As he gets in the ring, Pitbull 1 is hitting a fucked up suplex to Stevie through a table. Beulah gets into the ring. Why?
Because Richard's ex-girlfriend is here.
Oh my, Francine! Francine gets in the ring, attacks Beulah. Raven is not happy about this, so he hits Francine with the DDT. That is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see these characters before they get fleshed out, you know?
Yeah, sure. She's not anywhere. No, she's not Queen of Extreme or anything here. She's just she was Stevie's crazy ex-girlfriend. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. I guess not. You're right.
It was just Richard's ex-girlfriend is here.
Oh, my God.
He hit him with a Raven effect.
That man's a pig.
Pitbull number 2. This is so fucking crazy. So, cat fight. Raven hits the Raven effect on her. Pitbull number 2 is now being stretchered out. Dreamer is now here.
And he's in the match.
He has chained himself to Raven.
Which is legal and puts him in the match.
Anything goes, I guess, for this one.
And Dreamer's plan of attack here is to bump Raven and then hit him with a knee drop to the balls.
Dude, straight to the entire lower region of this man.
What the fuck? And then he DDTs him.
And then pins him?
He pins him and wins.
What the fuck is that?
They rang the bell and they said, hey, hold on, what the fuck?
Sir.
That's so crazy that Dreamer wants to pin Raven so bad that he'll somehow insert himself into matches and try to pin him.
That's a good gimmick, actually.
Dude, I like the idea of like whoever's on the dog collar is legal in the match. It's kind of a crazy concept.
Yeah, that is fucking crazy, Tony. And that's what they did here until from the State Athletic Commission, which we hate, Bill Alfonso. Bill Alfonso's here and he says, "No, Daddy, no." Tommy Dreamer, you're dreaming again. Pay attention to me. I allowed that match to take place 2 out of 3 falls. That wasn't in the contract. Second of all, I allowed the dog collar. He's just screaming into the mic. This match's not over. And the most important thing, now Dreamer has his shirt off for some reason. He's gripping Bill Alfonso up. Bill Alfonso says, "Dreamer, this won't go down in the record books. You never pinned Raven. I'm not allowed that to go in the record books." And then the Extreme Commissioner, Todd Gordon, is here. And he's in Bill Alfonso's face, and he says, "This match is over when I say it's over." And he fucking shoves Alfonso into the corner, and then he starts fighting. He's like, "Fuck yeah!" He's fist bumping in the crowd, which leads to Bill Alfonso bumping Todd Gordon. And then Big Dick Dudley chokeslams Tommy Dreamer. And Alfonso says, "Actually, I'm allowed to chokeslam tonight."
I should have said that.
It should have, because he was the one that banned the chokeslam.
Yeah, he banned the chokeslam, that's right.
Because 911 kept chokeslamming all of his dudes. So I'm allowed tonight. Dreamer, you're a dreamer. Oh yeah, that's true. Dudley, you're a Dudley. And then 911's theme hits. Dude, I
love it. He said, "I'm allowed to chokeslam," and 911 was just sitting backstage waiting. Oh, you heard what the chokeslam's allowed?
And then 911 gets in, and Bill Alfonso's busy. "Wait a minute, everybody get your seats." 911 goozles Bill Alfonso, hoists him up crazy, and chokeslams him to shit.
Straight to fucking hell.
He fucking kills him, man.
This was a world tag team title match, by the way.
Which is still going, I guess?
It got restarted.
It's still going on in 911's chokeslam and Bill Alfonso in a double dog collar 2 out of 3 falls match happening right here.
Dude, 911 chokeslams Bill Alfonso. Todd Gordon got bumped. ECW chants going off. Everyone in the ring is celebrating right now because 911 is in a chokeslam on Bill Alfonso.
Dreamer's putting the dog collar back on that he took off now.
There's still a match going on. Pitbull number 2 comes back to celebrate for a minute.
Dude.
And then 911 and Tommy Dreamer help the Pitbulls hit the super bomb. But this time, the Pitbulls hit the super bomb the long way.
Dude, they load Dreamer and Stevie both up on Pitbull 2's shoulders, and they hit what Joey Styles calls the super duper bomb. And then Todd Gordon is the ref now and makes the count, and the Pitbulls win the tag titles.
I'll allow it. Yeah, that sounds great.
What?
The Pitbulls win the tag titles with the super bomb the long way, and 911 is chokeslam Bill.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Todd is God.
Todd is God. The crowd's going fucking nuts. The Pitbulls and 911 and Dreamer are posing and dapping up, and ECW chants ringing through the building as we end the show. I mean, that's real fucking shit, man. That is real shit.
I really enjoyed this.
That was fun as fuck. Yeah, I mean, like, my only complaint is, and it probably isn't even a big fucking deal, but I do wish there was just one more match on the show.
Yeah, it could just one.
Yeah, that would have been
one
good.
is fine. But like, great angle, great fucking match.
This is probably one of the craziest matches. Like back in '95, this is like fucking crazy angle and matches, and watching this shit live was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
Dude, I'm surprised that Raven powerbomb clip hasn't gone everywhere, Tony. Like the fucking
well now,
smashes the back of his fucking. Oh yeah, you're right.
I'll see it on Twitter everywhere.
Hey guys, you're welcome. Enjoy that one. Give us a little credit though.
He could have like broke his neck there on that powerbomb. That was
he was definitely concussed to shit. I mean, he had to have been.
He had to be. Yeah.
Unless he was drugged out crazy, which is also probably true.
Yeah, that's also, you know.
But yeah, man, that is it for ECW Hardcore TV, September 19th, 1995.